On coastal shores all over the world, sea turtles begin a challenging but beautiful life. The leatherback's life starts in a warm nest on a sandy beach. However, from the moment he breaks from his shell, he is in constant danger of attack. Many perils lie await in the journey ahead, and he stands only a 1 in 1,000 chance of reaching adulthood. Simply reaching the ocean is not enough to guarantee his survival, for many dangers lie there as well. It can take up to 16 years for some leatherbacks to live and grow in the open ocean, during which time he can become entangled in fishing nets and other man-made materials, and can mistakenly consume floating plastic garbage bags instead of the jellyfish and seaweed he's looking for. If the leatherback survives into adulthood, climate change ensures that new challenges will await him. Indirect processes caused by El Niño, ocean acidification, coral bleaching, and rising sea levels are added threats to the already abundant direct threats the leatherback experiences during adolescence. Warming global temperatures have worsened the intensity and increased the frequency of El Niño storms, which radically change ocean temperatures and can decrease marine life, including the leatherback's supply of jellyfish. With nothing to eat, the leatherback doesn't have enough energy to return to a beach and lay her eggs. Ocean acidification can also pose a serious indirect threat to the turtles. As atmospheric CO2 levels rise, the ocean absorbs more CO2 and becomes increasingly acidic. The acidity is toxic to shellfish and coral species who aren't able to form hard skeletons in these conditions, and the leatherback's food source vanishes. Rising sea temperatures also kill off algae that live inside coral. The algae is necessary for the coral to survive, and once this coral bleaching begins, jellyfish and other animals the leatherback needs for food continue to disappear. Against all odds, if the leatherback makes it to sexual maturity after 16 years in the open ocean, she will finally crawl back to the sandy beaches where she attempts to find suitable nesting grounds. However, she has not yet evaded all possible dangers. Because she tends to choose sites in close proximity with the high tide line, the leatherback's nesting grounds are easily harmed by beach erosion. Rising sea levels are causing beach erosion to become more and more prevalent. But the mother leatherback unknowingly continues to lay her eggs in areas now at high risk of flooding. Even if the female leatherback is successful in finding a suitable nesting site, there is still no guarantee that she has reproduced successfully. Her eggs are not yet safe, as they will be affected by climate change before they ever hatch. With global average temperatures rising, the ratio of male and female leatherbacks is becoming greatly skewed. The sex of sea turtle hatchlings is determined by the temperature experienced by the embryo. While it is natural to have more females than males, if we are unable to reverse the trends of climate change, we may end up with populations of exclusively female leatherbacks that are no longer able to produce. Additionally, the temperature of the nest has been proven to affect the fitness and locomotion performance of hatchlings. Lower temperatures can produce turtles with longer flippers and a narrower shell. Thus, we complete the life cycle of challenges that leatherback sea turtles face. With only 1 in every 1,000 to 10,000 surviving to adulthood, the leatherback's chances of survival are slim. Unfortunately, climate change and man-made materials have already begun to take hold of leatherback populations around the globe. Over the last 22 years, leatherbacks have declined in excess of 95%. This trend is only increasing, and there is limited time to save them from extinction. While it would be nearly impossible to stop climate change in the next 10 years before the leatherbacks reach extinction, there is still hope. Helping to increase the number of turtles that survive to maturity will stabilize populations so they are prepared to face the impending climate impacts of future decades. There are many ways to do this, including adopting a sea turtle from the WWF website, supporting efforts to decrease direct human impacts, and getting involved with conservation organizations such as the Leatherback Trust and the Sea Turtle Conservancy to fight climate change in the long run. Humans can work towards decreasing our individual ecological footprint. The life of the leatherbacks are in danger. Now, more than ever, we need to work together and save these amazing creatures.